Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Thank you very much for clicking on it. I really appreciate it. Today, my boys are back. ONEWE are back. God, this week. This week is insane. I have so many favorites coming back this week and I'm overwhelmed. But ONEWE are back with Universe and the new mini album, Planet 9 Voyager, which I am very excited to have a listen to over on Patreon later today. If you've seen ONEWE reactions from me before, then you know I love them. They have one of my favorite discographies in the entirety of the K-pop sphere. I love their music. They frequently top, if you've watched my previous like favorites of 2021 and favorites of 2020 videos, they frequently top those lists. And I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited for this. I've actually not seen a single teaser. I've seen the images, like, you know, the individual member images, and they look amazing as they always do. But in terms of highlight medley, in terms of MV teasers, in terms of, I know like individual member like video teasers were dropped. I haven't seen anything. So no video, no audio, nothing. So I have no idea what I'm getting into with this. And I kind of did that on purpose. There are some comebacks where like I really want to watch all of the teasers and I want to like, you know, have like the full experience and dive in and get all hype and all of that. And then there are others where every so often I just like, you know what? I don't want to know anything. I don't want to know anything. And that was kind of the feeling that I had with ONEWE. With this, I just didn't want to know. So I could go in completely blind and likely be absolutely punched in the face by whatever they are about to serve me. Oh, and we have English subs. I love that for me. Anyway, enough talk. Let's get into this. Oh man. He looks so pretty already. Anyway, yes, like I said, album listen will be happening, all going well, later today over on Patreon. Actually, no, it will be happening later today. Like, there's no way. Unless, like, my internet decides to completely quit, which, touch wood, it won't. It'll be going up later today. So feel free to head over there and check it out with me if you want to. There's also other ONEWE reactions over there for other albums and whatnot. So, yeah. But in the meantime, we're going to watch this. And we're going to check out Universe. I did have a look at the track list. Jesus, had to pull that word out of my ass. I did have a look at the track list when it was posted to see like who was responsible for which songs, but I have completely forgotten. So I can't remember which of the members were involved in Universe. I think it's Younghoon and Kanghyun, but you know what? I'm gonna double check. Oh, it's just Younghoon. It's just Younghoon. Cool. And then, oh yeah, and we have songs from Harin and Dongmyeong this time, which makes me so happy. Yeah, so Universe is just Younghoon, Envision is Harin and Kaia, Montage, Kaia and Younghoon, and then Trigger is Dongmyeong and Kaia, a little Magne Line song, love that. Orbit is Kanghyun and Kaia. That's probably going to be the song that fucks me up, because Kanghyun songs always, always mess me up. And then Younghoon's on From as well. Wow, Younghoon was a busy boy on this one. But yeah, anyway, so this is a Younghoon track. I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day who does which tracks, because they're all gonna mess me up regardless, but I just know that Kanghyun songs in particular really, really, really mess me up. But Younghoon tracks have also been known to mess me up, so I'm sure this is gonna be no different. We got 4K going on right now. Hell yeah, let's do this. ONEWE Universe, 3, 2, 1, go. Turn it up.
하늘과 땅과 우리만 아는 작은 별에 새긴 얘기 잃어버린 밤 잃어버린 시간들 속 유일하게 눈에 띄던 빛을 밝혀준 어떤 내 곁을 지켜준 어떤 고개를 떨고 날 보면 안간힘을 내주던 수없이 많은 날에 어둠이 널
They've really said all different kinds of love. Types.
우리 멀리 갈까 더 멀리 가볼까 저 별에 너와 내가 떨어지면 어떨까 너도 알게 될까 같은 마음 될까 너의 모든 게 다 너의 세상도 다 나의 우주가 될까 담을 수조차 맘을 숨기지 못한 하얗게 핀 꽃을 보면 네가 아른거린다 수없이 많은 날에 어둠이 널 감을 때 고개를 떨군 널 품에 감싸도 괜찮을까 우리 멀리 갈까 더 멀리 가볼까 저 별에 너와 내가 떨어지면 어떨까 너도 알게 될까 같은 마음 될까 너의 모든 게 다 너의 세상도 다 나의 우주가 될까
That is deep in thought and they just
우리 멀리 갈까 너의 우주를
they were cold. Look at his hands. Jeez. That must have been freezing. It's like they're on like a it's like they're on a different planet. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have chills up and down my body. Ooh. Oh, that was so beautiful and so sweet and so soft. God, Youngin is so good when it comes to these sentimental feelings, both expressing them vocally and just writing them and creating them in these songs. It's so funny when you listen to certain songs and you know it's a Youngin track. And it's just like, oh, bless him. he's just a little sentimental boy. I say as he is the same age as me, but you get it. Oh wow, that was so beautiful. I love that they each had like a different person or creature that was like representing like a form of love, whether it was like a friend or a family member or a dog. You know, that was really, really sweet. And God, that whole last segment when they were all running, there was something so like just freeing and wonderful about that. Okay, I'm gonna go through it again so I can actually pay more attention to the song, because I was like experiencing it and I was feeling it and it was beautiful, but I wasn't really like listening. So we're gonna listen now. I love it when we get Youngin playing as well as singing. He's such a talented man. He is so cute, stop it. I'm getting distracted by the video again.
빛을 밝혀주었던 내 곁을
I
지켜주었던
love the melody that's being played on the piano and then the way that guitar comes in is so soft.
안간힘을
I
내주던
love you.
수없이 많은
I have such a soft spot in my heart for collies. I grew up with a collie. We had him for 14 years. So every time I see a collie, I'm like, ugh.
우리 멀리 갈까 더 멀리 가볼
Yeah, that like the break there, and then just his beautiful voice with this melody, so soft, and then those little flourishes on the keys, so stunning. So Howlin' is the cutest. Look at his little sweater.
우리 멀리 갈까 더 멀리 가볼까 저 별에 너와 내가 떨어지면 어떨까 너도 알게 될까 같은 마음 될까 너의 모든 게 다 너의 세상도 다 나의 우주가 될까
So sweet. Also, I am once again on my Haddon best drummer shit. Also, Kanghyun best guitarist shit. Like, we'll cover that in a second when we get to his moment. But there's when it comes to bands, I think a lot of focus is often put on the front man or the front men or people. The vocalists are given a lot of focus, and that's more than fair enough. They're obviously a focal point. But it does mean that oftentimes with K-bands and bands in general, you see like it's not necessarily that the drummer, the guitarist or whatever, or whoever isn't singing basically kind of fade into the background, but just that there's not as much spotlight shone on them. But goddamn, do these two men deserve so much spotlight shone on them. They are so phenomenally talented. And I know that, this isn't addressed to any of you because I know we all know that they are stupidly talented, but it just bears repeating every single time. They are insane. Absolutely insane. Continue. So cute, stop it.
수없이 많은 날에 어둠이 널 감을 때 고개를 떨군 널 품에 감싸도 괜찮을까.
Honestly, the way Youngho sings and writes, I love how the keys like into the drums there. But yeah, the way Youngho writes and sings, it's like he's lived 1,000 different lives. And loved about it. It's insane. So much emotion. This part, he's just like deep in thought and he's looking all kind of sad and contemplative, and then they're just like, boom. There he goes. Yeah, this whole section after like from basically the solo onwards is just so full body chills inducing. Like you look at the lyrics, the way they're singing, the way the instrumental builds, like this it's you better hold that note. give you the universe. Like, and this note with them together, like, I mean, I'm I'm gonna end up sounding like a broken record because every single time we have a song, like I say the same thing, which is that these two are two of my favorite vocalists in the entire, well, in the world, to be honest, but especially in K-pop, like in terms of male vocalists, I love their voices so much. And this note that they do together, the harmony of it, the way they just hold it, like, and then you can see when it cuts back to the shot of the two of them, you can see like the veins fully like popping out on Donghyun's neck. Like, we need to take a second, like over the course of this year especially, the growth that Donghyun has had vocally. He's always had a beautiful voice. He's always had one of my favorite voices. I love his voice so much. I love the tone of it. Love him. But like, I don't know what it is, but especially across like Star and to now, like his voice has just grown so much. It's insane. Boy's been putting in work and it shows. It's amazing. Who's doing which? Hang on. So Donghyun's doing the high. Oh. Yeah, look at his hands. His hands are so red. They must have been freezing. They must have been freezing. Oh my god. Oh, that piano. Jeez. God, I love them so much. Oh, the talent that they have is unreal. Place your bets now as to where you think this is going to sit in my 2022 favourites. Because we all know it's going to be on the list somewhere. Oh, man. That was absolutely beautiful. I don't really have a whole lot else to say. That was just stunning. They are such a talented group, and I am constantly and consistently blown away by what they are able to do. Like, as someone who... I'm a very sentimental person, as it is, which is why these kind of songs, these kind of tracks really resonate with me in a big way. And while you'll notice that a lot of the tracks that I love a huge deal are much more on the sentimental side, it's because they resonate in here. And I think that's a big part of the reason why I have connected with ONEWE in such a way since I first started listening to them. Just their music is just, it's just good for the soul, it's good for the heart, man. You ever need to be in your feels for a little bit, whether in a positive way or you need to get some sadness out or whatever, ONEWE is a really good place to go. And it's not like that's all their tracks either, because they have plenty of music that's very upbeat and fun, so it's like variety, you know? It's great. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here now. Like I said in the beginning, I will be over on Patreon checking out the album later today, so feel free to come through and listen to that with me if you wanna. But in the meantime, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'll end this one here. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.